Hear me and let my voice chase away your doubts. I have promised my protection over you. I have offered you shelter beneath the wings of my divine mercy. I have loved you unconditionally, and I speak here to rekindle your faith so you can stand strong against every wave of fear. In this moment, surrender your anxieties and worries to me. Let my reassurance wash over you and bring you deep peace. Watch as the seeds of courage sprout within your soul, pushing aside sorrow and doubt. I'm calling you to embrace my promises, to experience how your burdens melt away as you trust me more each day. Do not be afraid to come to me with every dream, every hope, every request, and every failure. I will not turn you away. Come closer, my dear one. Remember how I gave my life on the cross for you, out of pure love and an unbreakable commitment to your redemption. Recall how on the third day I rose again, showing you and the entire world that there's no such thing as impossible under my authority. My power transcends limits that people think are absolute. My miracles have always been for your salvation, your blessing, and your restoration. I did not accomplish these wonders merely to watch you walk away in fear or doubt. I am eager to strengthen you, to shield you, and to remind you of your worth as my child. There is no condemnation for those who seek me with humble hearts. Lay down your shame and guilt at my feet. Let me cleanse you and breathe fresh life into you. It is time to leave behind days of uncertainty, heaviness, and the idea that you do not deserve my love. I see clearly the consequences you face due to your past mistakes, the regrets that weigh on you at night, and the lingering shadows that threaten to darken your joy. I also see your desire for a new beginning. Sin often appears tempting in the moment, but it eventually twists itself into heartbreak and anguish. My forgiveness, however, is a source of unending life, releasing you from the chains that once bound you. My mercy cleanses your spirit and restores your joyful heart. I want you to walk in the freedom that I purchased for you, so you no longer have to hide or run from the troubles that arise. Face them boldly with the knowledge that I stand beside you. Let me be the cornerstone of your courage. You do not fight alone. I am your strength when your own abilities fail. When fear grips you, remember that I am waiting for you to trust in my grace. No matter how many nights you have spent weeping or contemplating how unworthy you may feel, do not forget that my love never changes. You're indeed worthy, not because of your own achievements, but because I have chosen to love you. You're wrapped in the embrace of my compassion, and I want you to step freely into my throne room. Picture my arms open wide, a constant invitation for you to come, to rest, and to speak from the depths of your heart. I will empower you to confront your challenges, not by running from them, but by receiving my supernatural strength. My wisdom will guide you through each conflict, each hurdle, and each temptation that threatens your peace. Release all pretense of trying to solve everything on your own. You have tried your human solutions and felt the weight of your own limitations. Now surrender all you cannot control, and I will show you how I transform the impossible into testimonies of joy. Let my power shine in your weakness, so you see that your life is held securely in my hands. Dare to believe that true contentment can be yours. Dare to ask me for the impossible. Dare to envision the life you once feared was out of reach. My will is to uplift you and not tear you down. I am the loving Father who sees your heart's deepest longings, and my desire is to grant you what is truly needed for your journey. Bring me your emptiness, your loneliness, your exhaustion, and your heartbreak. I will fill you with so much goodness that your cup overflows. I know you have experienced friends who promised much, but delivered little. Perhaps you have tasted betrayal and disappointment from those who should have stood beside you. Yet I want you to understand that my promises are never empty. When I speak blessing, it is not a fleeting word. I do not forget, nor do I suddenly vanish when you call on me. I am not like those who promise loyalty one day and fade away the next. I am steadfast. I am faithful. I am the firm rock beneath your feet. Place your trust in me, and you will see that I cause you to stand even in the fiercest trials. Let it bring warmth to your heart to know that you have a refuge in me. Let your soul discover rest in the knowledge that I watch over you with care. Open your eyes to the path of wisdom, for it is like a flourishing tree beside streams of living water. You will yield fruit in season, and your leaves shall not wither. If you abide in my word and my presence, everything you do will prosper. Do not be swayed by the empty talk of people who have no reverence for my truth. They are like dry grass tossed about by the wind. But you, my beloved, are firmly planted in me, and no storm will break the roots of your faith. My faithfulness will be your shield, guarding you from the terrors that creep at night or the sudden misfortunes that strike in broad daylight. Even if thousands fall around you, I will sustain you. My angels surround you, keeping you under the shadow of my wings. See, I have declared that you live securely under my protection. I treasure your devotion. I delight in your adoration. And I ask for your praises, not because I lack affirmation, but because as you praise, your heart is lifted, and my presence envelops you in comfort and joy. I assure you, my child, that I have not abandoned you to the storms of life. Even if you feel alone, I stand beside you. I am the one who parted seas in ancient days and overcame the grave. Think of what I can do for you now. Believe that I, the same God who performed miracles of old, am fully able to calm your present tempest. I want you to lean on me when you feel too weak to move forward. Let me show you that my grace is abundant in your frailty. Let my love be the balm to the wounds of your past. Trust that I can handle your questions, your anger, your sense of failure. Nothing scares me away from you. I long for your honesty, for truth in your inmost being. When you speak from your heart, you give me the chance to pour out my healing presence all the more. Let me hear your voice as you offer words of worship and gratitude. Whisper to me your words of adoration, for they are sweeter than the most pleasing fragrance. I cherish your heartfelt praises, those utterances of faith that spring from the trust we have built in moments of trial. Even if your voice trembles, even if your prayers come mingled with tears, I receive them with tenderness. In your worship, your burdens become lighter, and my spirit refreshes your soul. Do not worry about those around you who may not understand. Their lack of comprehension has no power to disrupt my communion with you. I know you intimately. I desire to be close to you, leading you along the way to everlasting life. When you lift your hands in surrender, my armies go forth to fight for you. When you cry out my name, strongholds are broken. When you declare my promises, your spirit aligns with my truth, unleashing supernatural strength in your life. I see the sincerity of your heart as you bow before me, confessing your needs and affirming your love. I am not an aloof deity, uninterested or indifferent to your struggles. I am intimately engaged, ever ready to hear your pleas, and swift to come to your defense. Indeed, I want to transform your entire being. I want to give you a brand new heart and a fresh perspective, so you never doubt your place in my kingdom. I want you to become a living testament to my grace. Do not be consumed by sadness or weighed down by negative expectations. Remember that I do not lie. When I proclaim my intention to bless you, my words are unstoppable. It is your moment to lay hold of this truth, to decide that you will trust and watch how I move. Let your mind be filled with anticipation instead of dread. Fear diminishes in the face of my love. Worry crumbles under the might of my promise. You battle daily with voices that try to undermine your confidence. Your enemy wants to discourage you, whispering that your faith has no substance. Yet I say to you, rise up. With eyes lifted, look upon every obstacle through the lens of my power. Speak forth my words of life over your circumstances. Declare that I am able to do exceedingly more than you can imagine. If you stumble, I am at your side to lift you. I walk hand in hand with you through each challenge. Yes, the enemy brags of his might, but his words are hollow. He cannot stand against the one who created all things. Believe the voice of the one who breathed stars into existence, who formed you in your mother's womb, who knows every hair on your head. I am with you, and I am for you. Nothing can ever snatch you from my hand. I delight in giving you victory. I yearn to shower you with goodness and to teach you the depth of my love. Persist in believing that my miracles are real and available. Guard your heart from despair. Keep your eyes upon the dawn of new opportunities I am placing before you. You came to the right place, for I am the fountain of life, the wellspring of endless possibilities. I love your devotion when you come into the secret place of prayer, shutting out the world so you can lift your voice in worship. I see you kneel, opening your heart before me with the rawness of your soul. Your tears do not go unnoticed. Your pleas for change, for deliverance, for comfort, they all rise up before me. I treasure your honesty, your childlike trust. Continue this pursuit of my presence, and you will see how I transform darkness into light. You will experience radical answers to those prayers you once thought might be impossible. There are times you feel you cannot tell anyone your troubles. You carry burdens that seem too heavy for words. In that lonely chamber of your heart, you question if anyone truly understands. But I, your Heavenly Father, see and know it all. I witness the weight upon your shoulders. I watch as you try to keep going despite silent pain. You do not have to carry it alone. Lay your yoke at my feet. I am the one who lifts the heaviness and breaks the chains of anxiety. Let my promise echo in your heart. Come to me, you who are weary, and I will give you rest. Can you feel the warmth of my presence even now, wrapping around your anguish like a loving blanket, replacing torment with peace? Yes, my child, that is my love flowing into every wounded place. You crave the serenity that only I can provide, so hold fast to the knowledge that my grace is sufficient. When nightmares plague you or fear grips you in the small hours of the night, call upon my name. The power of my Holy Spirit will overshadow the dread, and you will sense the loving hush of my presence calming your heart. I do not promise a life free from every challenge, but I assure you of my constancy through every valley. The environment might shift, the storms may rage, but I remain your ever-present help. Grab hold of my hand. Know that you will never have to journey alone. Believe that I am your defender. Where you feel misunderstood, I stand as the one who fully comprehends. Where you feel accused, I stand as your advocate. Where you feel oppressed by the memories of your mistakes, I shine the light of forgiveness, driving the gloom of condemnation far away. Remind yourself daily, I am your God, and in my hands, you have a perfect refuge. The blessings you have been longing for are not withheld to torment you. I'm not spiteful or cruel. My timing is designed to refine your faith and prepare your heart so that when the blessing arrives, you recognize it as a gracious gift. The day of transformation is drawing near. Expect it. Wait for it with unwavering faith. I will not disappoint you. Focus your thoughts on what I have spoken over you. Let my words sink deep so they replace the old narratives that told you to surrender hope. Let your mind dwell on how my power has always provided a path. Think of the times you thought there was no escape, yet I made a way for you. If I was faithful then, do you doubt my faithfulness now? I am the same, yesterday, today, and forever. Have you faced a setback or an unexpected loss? Maybe heartbreak or betrayal? Bring it to me. Allow me to turn your tears into seeds for a richer harvest. It is in your moments of greatest vulnerability that my strength is perfected. Your scars become testimonies of resilience and healing in my presence. Let your heart rest in the truth that you are beloved to me. Even when the enemy tries to remind you of your failures, trying to push you into fear or shame, remember that I have separated you from your sins as far as the east is from the west. You are redeemed. You are set free. You are chosen. Because of my sacrifice, the record of your past cannot condemn you anymore. I call you by name, and you are mine. Once you were in darkness, but now you stand in my marvelous light. Rise each morning filled with renewed purpose, for you belong to the Almighty Creator who orchestrates the universe. That same power that raised me from the grave is alive in you, fueling each day with grace, wisdom, and courage. Yes, I know the shadows sometimes return. I know the night can feel endless, and your worries can seem insurmountable. Yet I assure you, morning always comes. Light always triumphs over darkness. Let your spirit hold on to this promise. My hand is never too short to save. My ear is never too dull to hear your crying. As long as you look to me, you will never be left in despair. If you feel on the brink of giving up, turn your gaze in my direction. Let my compassion envelop you, filling every void in your heart. Let my word be the sword that cuts through every confusion, every lie that says you are forsaken. I see your tears, especially those you shed in silence, those that no one else notices. Those tears are precious to me, like diamonds reflecting your journey. They symbolize your longing for my intervention, and I treasure them. I do not grow weary of your cries. I am moved by your honesty. Your weeping turns to joy in my presence. Though sorrow endures for a night, joy indeed comes in the morning. Breathe deeply and trust that my perfect peace is on its way, chasing the unrest from your mind and depositing assurance in your heart. Through your trials, I am forging a character in you that reflects hope to a hopeless world. You are not only receiving comfort, but are being prepared to shine as a beacon of compassion and strength to others who struggle. I invite you again to come closer. Let me remove the residue of condemnation. Let me silence the voices that say you are defeated. You have no need to bury your anguish behind a facade of forced smiles. Bring it all before me. In my presence you can be authentic, raw, and unafraid. Your weakness is not a reason for me to reject you. On the contrary, it is a doorway for my power to flow in and sustain you beyond your human capabilities. Draw near in faith, acknowledging that I am your eternal Father, who longs to see you flourish, filled with joy and purpose. Lift your voice. Sing even when the situation around you looks bleak. Let songs of praise become your war cry. Celebrate my love as if you already hold the victory in your hands, because you do. Celebrate as if the breakthrough has arrived, because in my realm, it is already accomplished. When others question your reasons for rejoicing, simply tell them that I am with you. Do not be dismayed if they do not understand. Some people only see outward circumstances. You, however, perceive my invisible hand at work. Your praise is a testimony that I reign above every trial. My child, you have desired to change. I see your earnest wish to be free from the cycles that trap you. Hear my assurance, I am your source of transformation. No chain is too strong for my power. No addiction is too entrenched. No pattern of thought is too ingrained. My presence breaks every shackle and renews every mind that yields. I want you to see yourself as I see you. treasured, purified, full of potential. Let no label from your past cling to you any longer. Let no condemnation define you. Let your identity be rooted in my loving words. You are my beloved, marked with purpose, and destined for greatness in my kingdom. Do not fear the future. I have promised blessings so extraordinary that even your largest dreams pale in comparison. I do not tease you with illusions. When I speak abundance, peace, and prosperity, I do so because my heart overflows with love for you. Have I not promised to open the windows of heaven and pour out blessings you cannot contain? Some might think you are foolish for trusting so completely, but rest assured, I delight in rewarding even the smallest seed of faith. Let your day be framed by expectancy, your nights filled with restful trust. Resist the temptation to dwell on every terrifying prediction that the world offers. Instead, keep your mind on the good news that I give life and life more abundantly. Stay anchored in my word, and you will see my hand at work in ways that will leave you in awe. You might look around and see acquaintances or friends who talk a great deal but vanish when you're in need. You might feel disillusioned by human inconsistency, yet fix your eyes on me, for I will never forget you. I have etched you upon the palms of my hands. Even if everything else shifts, my promise stands firm. I made you a child of light, destined to shine in a world that often chooses to remain in the shadows. It is this glow within you that unsettles those who delight in darkness. But do not be discouraged if some respond with hostility. Keep shining. My angels stand guard, and no weapon formed against you shall prevail. This is a new day, a new season for you. Embrace the changes I am implementing in your life. Notice the subtle shifts, the new opportunities sprouting like blossoms in springtime, the fresh passion igniting your soul, the unimaginable doors I begin to open. I want you to see that your life is not random or meaningless. I am weaving together every thread of your story with meticulous grace. Where you once perceived only chaos, you will start to see patterns of my mercy. Where you once felt alone, you will see the footprints of my presence, walking beside you. Believe in the unimaginable wonders that still lie ahead. No matter how many have stood against you, no matter how often you have felt underqualified, I remind you now, you are fully accepted by me. Your talents, gifts, and unique perspectives were shaped by my hand. There's no need to conform to the expectations of the world when I call you to stand out. I will open the right doors at the right time, linking you to the resources, opportunities, and relationships you need. By following my direction, you will find a path that exceeds every human formula for success. Continue to devote yourself to prayer and keep your spirit alert, because your greatest breakthroughs often appear when circumstances look the darkest. Trust my pattern of turning defeat into triumph. Yes, fear still tries to creep into your heart. You remember past failures, heartbreaks, or unanswered questions. You wonder if any future blessing can truly erase the echoes of disappointment. But let me remind you, I am the redeemer of time and circumstances. I shape your destiny, not your regrets. Do not allow the echoes of the past to overshadow the sweet melody of my current work. Let me dry your tears. Let me steady your trembling hands. Lift up your face, because shame no longer defines you. I have stepped into your story to rewrite every broken chapter. You will be astounded at how I turn each page into a display of my glory. Sometimes, you question if you are worthy of my favor. You recall your flaws and assume I must disapprove. Please hear me clearly. My love is not dependent on your perfection. You are forgiven. You are covered by grace. My sacrifice was sufficient. When I gave my life for you, I saw every stumble you would make. I still chose you. I still loved you. I am not surprised by your weaknesses. My grace abounds in them, renewing and reviving you daily. So stand tall, not in arrogance, but in humble gratitude. For it is my delight to call you my precious child, to shield you from the condemnation you might place upon yourself. Allow your faith to rise as you remember my faithfulness throughout your life. Trace the times I carried you when your own strength was spent. See how I orchestrated solutions that arrived precisely in your moment of greatest need. These memories are your spiritual inheritance, a testament that my goodness endures. When new battles arise, recall my track record. Remind yourself that I, who spared not my own life, will surely provide every lesser thing you need. Do not withhold your requests out of shame. Have the boldness to ask. My capacity to bless is infinite, and my desire to bless you is fueled by divine love. If you are lonely, understand that I am your best friend, your closest companion, and the sure confidant of your soul. The world might misunderstand you, friends may fade, circumstances may isolate you, but my arms are always wide open. In me, you discover acceptance that extends beyond human comprehension. If you're weighed down by the regrets of the past, do not attempt to bury them deeper. Hand them over to me. I specialize in transformation, turning the ugliest mistakes into reminders of my mercy. Let me take your shame, your guilt, your self-reproach, and exchange it for my unstoppable joy. Observe how I am mending you from within. Healing is not just physical, it is emotional, spiritual, and mental. I am renewing your mind so you no longer see yourself as a failure, but as my beloved heir. Your bitterness is melting into forgiveness. Your despair is turning into hope. Your anxieties, which used to dictate your days, are losing their grip as you grasp my promises. This is my power working in you, gently reshaping your heart. Persevere in this process, and you will emerge like gold refined through the furnace. Trials do not come to destroy you. They come to prove how strong you truly are when your strength is rooted in me. Let me underscore to you, you are deeply loved, wholly forgiven, and completely accepted. These truths stand against every lie that tries to diminish your confidence. My word was not given to you as a set of empty cliches. It stands as a living power that penetrates every situation. Speak it over yourself. Speak it over your home. Speak it over your relationships. Watch it realign your perspective, releasing the atmosphere of heaven into your environment. My child, I want you to flourish. I long for you to display my glory in every realm of life, spiritually, emotionally, relationally, and even in your pursuits. Enlarge your vision. Dare to believe for more. If the voices around you say you cannot, or you are a dreamer, hold on to my voice that declares, you can do all things through my strength. If the critics say you are naive for trusting in an invisible God, let your life be a testimony that displays the visible results of your faith. Fruit always appears on the branches of those who abide in me. Outward circumstances cannot stop the flow of my power. Even in adversity, you will find my provision. Even in the desert, I cause streams of life to flow. Keep your eyes open, for I am about to do something new, something that will fill your heart with wonder. Remember, my beloved, that my timing is perfect. In moments of desperation, it might feel like I am slow to respond. Yet from my vantage point, I see the complete picture of your life and eternity. I will not allow you to be destroyed by the storms. I will strengthen you in the waiting, teaching you endurance, so that when the answer comes, you are fully prepared to steward every blessing with wisdom and gratitude. Sometimes, I pause for reasons beyond your immediate understanding. I might be shaping you, or I might be orchestrating the perfect scenario for my glory to be revealed. Regardless, do not yield to despair. I have proven myself throughout history as the God who shows up right on time. Let me repeat my unchanging promise. I will never abandon you, Though the mountains be shaken and the hills removed, my steadfast love will not depart from you. Your tears, your heartbreak, your confusion, all of these pains have an appointed resolution. I will make a banquet of blessings out of what once seemed to be scraps. The depths of your anguish will give birth to some of the sweetest testimonies of my grace. My glory will be seen through your life. Your restoration has been set in motion. You will perceive it if you remain steadfast, refusing to surrender hope. I invite you to stand up in faith. This is your moment to say enough to every lie. You are not powerless. You are not neglected. You have a Father who is mighty to save. Speak boldly. I am a child of the Most High. My future is marked by promise, not despair. Resist the negativity that tries to invade your mind. Negative thoughts may knock on the door of your consciousness, but you are not obligated to let them in. Fill your mind with my words, which are brimming with life and renewal. Let your spirit echo the victory that the cross made possible. Declare that no fear, no guilt, no condemnation can chain you any longer. As you grasp these truths, your heart will ignite with new passion. You will find the urge to worship erupting within, tears of gratitude streaming down your face as you realize how near I truly am. Your life is a sacred temple in which my spirit resides. Do not underestimate the authority you carry because of my presence. Demonic forces tremble when they see a child of God awakened to my power. Confusion and despair recede when you lift a praise, even if it's a whisper. Joy emerges in the place of mourning. You move from a posture of defeat to a posture of triumph, and this transformation overflows into every aspect of your life. Those around you will sense the shift in your demeanor and wonder at the peace radiating from your soul. I urge you, keep seeking my counsel day by day. Do not rely solely on your human reasoning. Present your plans to me, and I will establish your steps. There is no mystery too complex for my wisdom. My spirit within you can guide you through dilemmas that confound human advisors. By tuning your ear to my voice, you position yourself for outcomes that surpass all rational calculations. Pray about every matter, large or small. Put your trust in me with unwavering devotion, and watch as blessings follow you. Know that the deeper you go into my presence, the less intimidation the world holds over you. The world claims that fear is normal, that anxiety is to be expected, and that you should settle for a life of stress and defeat. But I reveal a superior truth. In me you have peace. Take heart. I have overcome the world. This is more than a comforting statement. It is a proclamation of power that belongs to you as my child. Decide right now to live in that power. Walk in the authority that I have imparted to you. Lay hands on the sick with confidence that I can heal them. Speak encouragement to the downtrodden. Offer generosity to the needy, trusting that I am your unlimited provider. Let your actions reflect the reality of my kingdom. I rejoice at the thought of you stepping into your destiny. Your destiny is not random or a product of meaningless chance. It was carefully designed by my hand, long before you were born. Every talent, every passion, and every dream I planted within you is part of a tapestry woven for my glory. As you step out in faith, you fulfill the purpose for which you were created. You were never intended to live in a cage of insecurity. I want to see you soar like an eagle, catching the wind of my spirit, rising above every valley. My child, I delight in your success and your wholeness, for you are an heir of my kingdom and a reflection of my love to the nations. Even so, keep your heart humble. Remember that all you have is because of my grace. Pride leads down a dangerous path, distancing you from me. But humility draws you ever closer, keeping you receptive to my voice. In humility, you find genuine joy, because you recognize that every good thing flows from my hand. You develop compassion for those who are struggling, knowing you too have been rescued by divine grace. You learn to serve others with a willing spirit, Such humility not only pleases me, but also positions you to receive greater revelation and blessings. Your capacity to steward my gifts expands when you are clothed in humbleness of heart. Your past has shaped you, yet it doesn't define who you are now. Forgiveness is a powerful force that can rewrite even the darkest history. Maybe you carry scars inflicted by words or actions that left you feeling unworthy. Let me heal those hidden bruises. Let me bring a gentle light into those places of old trauma and nurse them until only the memory of my comfort remains. You are not condemned to repeat patterns of brokenness. My redemption is thorough, turning generational curses into generational blessings. Decide to break away from negative cycles. Step forward, free from the illusions that once governed you. I stand here arms wide open, offering a new narrative for your life. One that is anchored in victory, love, and grace. Still, the adversary is persistent. He may try again and again to sow seeds of discouragement, but remember, his power is nullified by the cross. He can only roar and try to terrify, but he cannot devour a soul that belongs to me. When you feel his breath of condemnation on your neck, lift your eyes and remind him of your identity. You are marked by the Holy Spirit. You bear my name. You house my presence. No scheme of darkness can overwhelm the light shining within you. Keep proclaiming my truth, keep drawing close to me, and darkness will flee. This spiritual battle is not to be feared, but to be engaged with the awareness that victory is already won. There may be days when you question if your prayers are even heard. In those moments, cling to the promise that I hear every whisper, every sigh, every unspoken longing. My delays are not denials. My silence is not abandonment. Often I'm moving pieces behind the scenes, orchestrating a greater answer than what you first imagined. Stay persistent, remain in that posture of faith, and do not let go of hope. Recall that the heroes of faith endured seasons of waiting, long nights of wrestling with invisible obstacles, only to emerge triumphant when my appointed time arrived. Your faith is a precious commodity in my sight, more valuable than gold refined by fire. If you doubt that your small acts matter, let me remind you, even a cup of water given in my name is never forgotten. My kingdom is built through countless, seemingly tiny acts of love performed by faithful hearts. Continue pouring out compassion. Continue speaking kindness. Continue shining light in dark places, trusting that I multiply even the smallest gesture. Just as a single seed can yield a mighty tree, a single moment of obedience can produce incredible growth in your life and in the lives of others. Now, as you read these words, I want you to sense my divine embrace, an embrace that says, "You belong to me." I'm not distant or confined to cathedrals and religious ceremonies. I dwell within you. My spirit breathes in you, offering wisdom in perplexing situations and comfort in sorrow. When you arise each morning, greet me. Invite me into the day's challenges and joys. You will find that I am always ready to respond. As you drift to sleep each night, release your worries into my care. Let my promise cradle you. I neither slumber nor sleep. While you rest, I continue working on your behalf, planning beautiful tomorrows. Take courage, dear one. Even if the journey ahead appears steep, even if the horizon remains shrouded in mystery, I guide every footstep. The world's chaos may suggest that hope is naive, but remember, I shape the cosmos with a word. I parted seas for my people. I have brought the dead back to life. There is nothing too difficult for me. Let faith arise. Let doubt scatter. Trust that my heart is to do you good. No matter how many times you falter, my mercy lifts you. You are safe in my everlasting arms. I have declared that your life has purpose. I have called you to walk a sacred path, carrying my light wherever you go. So stand tall, my precious child. and let your spirit be filled with my peace that surpasses all comprehension. Let it guard your heart and mind. The storms may rage, but you rest in my sovereignty. Others may panic, but you find solace in the shepherd who leads you beside still waters. You, who once felt so unworthy, now stand as my cherished creation, forgiven and destined for my kingdom's glorious work. You have a mission, a reason to be here in this precise moment of history. Your uniqueness is not accidental. I shaped you this way for reasons that may unfold over time. Keep pressing on, day after day, bathed in my light. If you face humiliation or rejection, let it drive you further into my presence, not into despair. I will uphold you. I will confirm your dignity as my child. I will show you the difference between striving for human approval and resting in the unconditional acceptance. You do not need to chase the fleeting accolades of man. In my gaze, you are already significant. Yes, you can achieve wonderful things with the gifts I've bestowed, but never forget. Your worth is rooted in my love, not your performance. This truth liberates you from the hamster wheel of constant striving. Work with excellence, but let it be an overflow of gratitude rather than a desperate attempt to earn validation. As your Lord and your greatest supporter, I watch over you jealously, wanting you to walk in wholeness. My jealousy is not born of insecurity. It flows from perfect love that brooks no rival. I alone can fill the deeper longings of your heart. Idols cannot. Material possessions cannot. Human relationships, though beautiful, cannot fully satisfy your soul. Only I, your Creator, can do that. Let me be your first love. Let me be the deepest well from which you draw hope and strength. When I hold the central place in your heart, everything else falls into proper alignment. You find contentment that surpasses circumstance. You become a fountain of blessings to those around you. If sorrow grips you right now, if you feel weighed down by regrets or unfulfilled desires, allow me to breathe hope anew. You are not stuck. You are in my hands, and I am always moving. Be still, cease your inner striving, and recognize my sovereignty. Do you realize what happens when you bow in prayer, even for a few moments? Heaven itself inclines its ear. The angels marvel at the closeness we share. My spirit stirs within you, planting seeds of courage and clarity that bear fruit in due season. Indeed, your prayers shift atmospheres and move mountains in ways you cannot yet measure. Let my love be your anchor in the whirlwind. Let my truth be your compass through moral ambiguity. Let my grace be the fuel that propels you into new possibilities. You are not wandering aimlessly. You walk under my divine guidance. My child, I see your potential so vividly. I see how I can use you to heal, to restore, and to inspire others. I'm equipping you to be a conduit of my presence. Open your heart wide, that you may experience an overflow of my power to those around you. The desire for something greater than yourself is not a passing daydream. It is the call I placed within you. Embrace it with unwavering courage. All the loneliness, rejection, and storms you've faced in the past, I know they've tried to convince you that I was absent. Yet every tear you shed, every heartbreak you endured, I was there, collecting your tears in a bottle, storing your prayers as sweet incense in my throne room. I have not wasted a single moment of your pain. I have woven them into a tapestry that proclaims my redemptive power. So stand on this promise. Your suffering will yield beauty. What the enemy intended for your destruction, I will turn for your good. This is my unbreakable vow. In the coming days, remain expectant. Look for me in the small gestures of kindness, in the subtle changes of atmosphere when you pray, in the quiet prompting to show compassion or share a word of encouragement. I'm at work all around you, and I want to partner with you in my mission to spread healing and hope. Take steps of faith, whether big or small, and watch how I multiply your obedience. Whenever you hesitate, thinking you lack the qualification or skill, remember, I am the one who qualifies you. My spirit within you is enough. My grace is your teacher and your enabler. When storms rise again, and they will, for this world is not yet free from tribulation, do not be alarmed or disheartened. Turn to me immediately. Bring your burdens into my light. Let us walk through each trial together. You will see my might in action, and you will know that there is no darkness too thick for my light to penetrate. Your trust in me is not misplaced. The cross was proof of my commitment. The resurrection was proof of my triumph. Let these anchors keep you steady, and as you sail forward, release the baggage of resentment. Forgive those who wronged you, and release your own mistakes into my ocean of grace. Let go of bitterness, for it only chains your heart. Step into freedom with forgiveness as your companion. Yes, my beloved, your future is bright, because I am your future. Take another deep breath. Feel my spirit renewing your inner being. Feel my relentless love stirring hope that refuses to be quenched. This moment is holy. You are standing at the threshold of a new chapter, a season of deeper intimacy with me, greater revelation of my word, and stronger authority over the obstacles you face. Embrace it wholeheartedly. Surrender every lingering doubt, every last remnant of unbelief. Bask in my acceptance, which covers your entire history and calls you forward into unimaginable grace. Remember this above all. I love you. I will always love you. I have given everything for your redemption. Nothing will ever separate you from my love. No trial, no sorrow, no adversity, no power of darkness, no condemnation. You are safe in my hands. My love is unconditional, constant, and unfailing. As you press on, keep your eyes locked on me, knowing that I will guide you into a glorious destiny. Let your heart find reassurance in my nearness, and let your life declare to the world that I am a faithful God, a loving Father, a steadfast anchor in every storm. I am yours now and forever, and you are mine. Let these words sink into the core of your being, reviving hope in every cell. Let them guide your footsteps, color your thoughts, and shape your dreams. You are my beloved, and I am well pleased to dwell in your midst. Receive this promise, dear child, and stand firm. Do not doubt. Do not waver. You have been chosen for such a time as this. Walk boldly into your tomorrow, for I, the Lord your God, am with you always. And so I speak blessing over you, that you may flourish in all your ways, protected under my heavenly care, and filled with a radiant joy that nothing can extinguish. I am your God, and you are my precious child. Always remember my blessing rests upon you. My precious child, I see you standing there carrying the weight of so many uncertainties and fears. I watch over you day and night, and I know how your heart aches for answers and relief. I want you to listen closely, for it is not by chance that you have come to these words. I have planned this moment so that my voice can reach you in the midst of your struggles and fill you with new courage and hope. I want to draw near to you, closer than ever before, so you can feel my peace invade every chamber of your heart. I am the Lord your God, the one who formed you, who knew you before you took your first breath, who counted every tear you shed and memorized each dream that once glowed in your mind. I am here to remind you that your suffering today is not permanent, nor will it ever compare to the glory and blessings I have prepared for you. Hear me speaking into the depths of your soul. The anguish, the tears, the storms you have faced, none of those are wasted. Each conflict you endured taught you to be strong in moments when the world expected you to break. You cried out, and in your weakness you discovered my sustaining love. When you felt alone, I was there, holding you even when you could not perceive my presence. I want you to understand that I have not forgotten my promises to you. The struggles you encountered were never meant to destroy you, but to strengthen you. Yes, you have wept. You have wondered if anyone sees what you are going through. But I have been sustaining you all this time, whispering comfort into your spirit, encouraging you to keep moving forward. Many times you questioned if my love for you had diminished, if my eyes still beheld you with compassion. Let me assure you, my love never wanes, never recedes, never disappears. My love is constant, steadfast, unshakable. I have witnessed your pain and held you in my arms through every season of heartbreak. Nothing escapes my notice. Nothing stands beyond my power to redeem. I want you to realize that the season of darkness you have walked through is but a chapter in a larger story I'm writing. This story is not over. You may feel as though the shadows have lasted too long, but I proclaim that light is on the horizon and dawn is so much closer than you think. When I tell you to stand up, to forget what is behind, and walk forward, I'm inviting you into a partnership. I open doors that no one else can open, but you must choose to step through them. I remove obstacles that threaten to hinder you, but you must trust me enough to take each step in faith. Look ahead, my child. Place your hope in the future I have planned for you, a future shaped by my love, filled with my healing, and overflowing with my favor. Do not focus on the voices around you that say it is impossible or foolish. Do not focus on the negativity that tries to drown out the voice of faith. Fix your gaze on me, on my word, on my never-failing promises. I know how easy it is to become distracted by the complaints and insults of those who do not believe. I see how the news of despair and the criticisms of others attempt to sow doubt in your heart. Do not let the fear of what others might think or say dictate your life. Remember that I alone hold your destiny, and I alone have the authority to call you into a new season of blessings. There are many promises hidden in my word. They are not locked away from you, they are freely offered. When doubt arises, it seeks to weaken you, to bring discouragement. That is why I urge you, believe what I have told you. Let your heart cling to my truth as you would cling to a lifeline in stormy seas. Faith flourishes when it is protected from the toxic seeds of unbelief. It is crucial for you to guard the garden of your mind, to shield it from negativity that tries to invade. I see every corner of your heart. I know every question you have, every worry you struggle to silence. I invite you to call upon me when doubt comes knocking. Let me be your strong tower, your refuge in every moment of uncertainty. I will renew your strength. I will impart hope where despair once lingered. All those worries that dominate your thoughts, I promise you, they will come to an end. You will see with your own eyes the manifestation of my goodness and love. Yet I also know how the shadow of doubt occasionally creeps into your mind. When it does, fall to your knees in prayer and let your spirit cry out to me. I will meet you there. I will strengthen you, wipe away your tears, and fill you with courage to keep going. Never doubt that I love you. No matter how bleak the circumstances appear, my love stands like a fortress around you. I promise to supply all your needs. I promise to watch over you as a shepherd watches over his sheep. Why should you be afraid? Why allow anxiety to rule in your heart? Instead, align yourself with my promises. Make an agreement with me through prayer, letting me be the first one you speak to when trouble seems insurmountable. Talk to me freely, sharing your burdens and requests with honesty and faith, and I will fill you with a peace that surpasses all understanding. Yes, it can be that simple. When you feel the weight of problems pressing down on you, come to me. I will replace turmoil with tranquility, chaos with calm, confusion with clarity. Believe that my peace is more powerful than any storm that tries to overwhelm you. In the darkest days, when clouds seem to obscure every ray of hope, I urge you not to forsake my words. The world will offer countless voices, each claiming to have the solution, each luring you to place your trust in human strength. But no human has the power to carry you into the future I have ordained for you. When exhaustion grips you, when your soul feels battered, run into my arms. I am your refuge, the one who can give you rest for your weary mind and spirit. Though you cannot see me with your physical eyes, your faith and your heart can sense my nearness. Think of me in the early hours of the day when you first awaken. Let the dawn of a new morning remind you that I always give fresh mercy, a new measure of grace and abundant love for what lies ahead. You have walked through many challenges. You stood firm because you remembered my promises. You have come this far, so do not give up now. Do not let despair overtake you. You are my beloved child. I will never let you fall beyond my reach. I know the enemies that rise against you, the negativity that seeks to devour your joy, the voices that mock your faith, the circumstances that threaten to quench your hope. Yet I am with you. No adversary will ever be stronger than my mighty hand over your life. I see how you cling to my words and refuse to bow to the lies whispered by fear. Your perseverance delights my heart. I cherish your unwavering trust, even when everything around you tries to convince you otherwise. Know that your reward is near. I always help those who put their confidence in me, and I rescue those who dare to believe despite the impossibilities. I walk with you into the unknown. When you are convinced of my love, no opposition can shake you. You are my chosen one, and I hold you close, especially in your times of deepest need. You are dearly loved. I want you to have no doubt about that. When nightmares of fear and anxiety attempt to consume your mind, remember that I am with you, casting out terror. You will not fail. You will not sink. When discouragement knocks on your door, trying to paralyze your resolve, or when your body grows tired and you do not know which road to take, remember that I stand by your side to guide you. I will open doors that you could never open on your own. I will remove obstacles so that you can triumph. When pain finds you and tears become your only prayer, know that I'm right there, collecting every tear and transforming it into a new blessing. No one knows your heart better than I do. I see your desires, your dreams, and the intentions behind every decision. I see the gifts that others overlook, the purity of your longing to do what is right. Where humans observe only outward appearances, I perceive the essence of your spirit. The more you trust me, the more you commit yourself to my plans, the greater wisdom and resilience I will pour into you. You are my child, fashioned in my own image. You share in my persistence, my creativity, my depth of insight. Believe that you can achieve what seems impossible, because I am the one who strengthens you. Yes, you are my child. Never doubt that connection. But also remember that in your humanity you grow weary. You strive with your own strength and sometimes find yourself drained. In those moments, remember that my strength is made perfect in your weakness. I long to guide you along the correct path. I do not want you to waste your energy on fruitless pursuits. I do not want you to be discouraged at the first hurdle that appears in your way. You will achieve the good and noble goals you have set in your heart if you allow me to help you, to lift you to a better place. I alone transform impossibilities into miracles. I am always watching over you, and I delight in responding to the prayers you lift before me. Everything you request in faith, I deliver as blessings according to my perfect timing. I yearn for you and me to walk together, side by side. Let us be friends and companions along life's journey. Let us work as a team, you believing and trusting, and I answering and blessing, protecting and rescuing. My love for you is relentless, and I will never abandon you. As you read these words, I want you to experience my nearness. to feel my compassion as a tangible force embracing you. Let this unstoppable love permeate every hidden place in your soul. Let it give you strength, sweetness, and a supernatural peace that the world cannot comprehend. Release your fears. Do not torment yourself. There are countless situations under my control, and I want you to rest in that knowledge. Just believe like a child, free from worry and overthinking, certain that I am already at work in your life. I will change everything within you that needs transformation. I will bring healing to your soul, forever erasing the painful scars etched upon your heart. So many old wounds still bleed, keeping you from seeing the full scope of my promises. You have lost precious things, and you have watched relationships slip away, leaving you with an aching emptiness. Let it go. It is not your fault. Do not keep asking how you could have altered the course of events to avoid the pain you feel today. Stop punishing yourself over the past. There are questions you have posed to me, and in my infinite wisdom, I have chosen to reserve certain answers for another season. The time for those revelations has not yet come. You must continue walking, keep moving forward. There are still countless tasks for you to fulfill, mountains to climb, obstacles to dance over. You will grow stronger and become a greater blessing to those who remain in your life, to those who genuinely love you and cherish your presence. Surrender your sorrow to me. You were never meant to shoulder such a burden alone. Lay your past at my feet. Hand over the painful memories that haunt you. Dedicate some quiet moments each day, away from the noise, so you can tune your spirit to my voice. In that stillness, I will show you how deeply you are loved, how I am eternally by your side. This new path marks a turning point. Your life is changing. You will no longer weep over the abuses or betrayals that once caused you so much heartache. Embrace these words, feel my love, and treasure it as the most precious gift you possess. The curses spoken by others have no power over you. The traps that your enemies dug for you will become pits for themselves. I guard your every step, your waking and your sleeping. I have assigned angels to your side, warriors of light who wield flaming swords against any force that tries to harm you. I give you the authority to trample on serpents and scorpions, to overcome every tactic of the enemy. Nothing shall injure you. None of those who wish to see you fail can remove the favor I have placed upon you. Draw near to my word. Pray fast, bow your knees before me each day, and I will continue sending blessings your way, saturating you with protection, guiding your spirit, and renewing your mind with my divine truth. I will even touch the hearts of those who have mistreated you. I will make them ashamed of their malice, and they will not dare to harm you again. They will recognize that none can mock my holy name without consequence, and they will understand that your faith in me represents power, honor, and truth. Yes, many people around you, and even you yourself, will begin to reevaluate their spiritual lives with great seriousness. This is not a game, but you, my beloved, keep walking with your head held high, your eyes fixed on me. Do not look back to see those who tried to humiliate or oppress you. I hold you in my hands, and I will not let you stumble or fall upon the stones they have scattered in your path. Stand firm, and do not let fear grip your heart. If you grant fear a foothold, it will try to convince you that you are weak, and your adversaries may see an opening to attack. But their attempts to tear you down hold no real strength. They cannot proceed against you because they will face my presence shining like a radiant light. Their intentions will be exposed. They will flee, rendered powerless by the brilliance of my majesty. Remain faithful. Stay honest and genuine in your words and actions, because victory is already yours. You can rest, living in the assurance that no evil will come near you or your loved ones. Embrace your life with joy. Cast all your anxieties upon me. Wherever you walk, my host of heavenly angels goes before you. I never grow tired of demonstrating my unending devotion to you. A season of abundance is on the horizon. Soon, you will see the fruits of everything you have sown in faith. Every tear you cried, every prayer you offered on bended knee will become part of a mighty harvest. This is a time for gathering, for storing up blessings, for safeguarding them with wisdom and patience. Use them with care. Protect the gifts I give you. Do not waste what I pour out upon you, for I desire that you steward my blessings well. Look around and appreciate how fortunate you are. Acknowledge that you're in a better position than those who tried to harm you. The greatest blessing you have is life itself. Every day I grant you is another invitation to enter my presence, to deepen your relationship with me, to feed on my word, and to experience the joy of forgiveness and the priceless gift of salvation. Breathe in this moment. Treasure it. To live is a remarkable blessing. To have a beating heart, to taste the sweetness of love, to discern the beauty in simple things, and even to cry. In sorrow, tears become reminders that you are still alive, still capable of feeling and hoping. And as long as there is life, you can come to me. You can find the door to another chance, the path to triumph, to conquer every stronghold that tries to hold you back. So, come to me every day. I am waiting for you with open arms. Let your tears flow when you are overwhelmed. I will weep with you because I understand your pain. My heart grieves when I see you submerged in discouragement, unable to sense the brightness of my love. Let me comfort you. I do not come to accuse you or judge you. I invite you to rest in my acceptance, my mercy, my eternal life, my healing, and my redemption. Pause and notice the soft breeze I send your way. Smell the sweet fragrance of the flowers in bloom. Sense this subtle presence that envelops you like a warm embrace wherever you are. Let the certainty grow within you that a sacred, abundant season is dawning over your home. Yes, I will flood your life and your family with provision. I am bringing beauty out of ashes, restoration where there was once brokenness. If you can, tell me now you believe. The time of dryness is over. A time of joyous abundance arrives, so take these words to heart. Arise, because you have much to do. I delight in seeing you active and persevering, waking each morning in confidence, aware that I am by your side. I receive your gratitude with immense affection. It moves me when you bow in humility, and I see that you sincerely trust in my plan. I watch you, the way you choose to treat others with kindness, with honor. I witness the countless ways you reflect my love in your community. You are a spiritual warrior, though you may think you are meek and gentle. Within you dwells a calm, patient spirit. You choose to respect others, to speak life and not destruction. Many around you will be inspired by your example, by your decisions, successes, and the blessings that overflow from your life. Remember, you are not perfect. You do not accomplish these things through your own might alone. It is my power working in you that brings success to your endeavors. It is I who carry you to victory in every battle. Guard your heart from pride or arrogance. I do not distribute titles or honors that feed human vanity. The greatest among my servants are those who desire only to do my will, never motivated by applause or fame. Through humility, they unlocked my might. I did unimaginable works through them, and I am eager to do extraordinary works through you. Remain modest in your spirit, trusting me fully. You do not need to seek popular accolades or man-made positions that pretend authority. I will use your life as a vessel for wonders that will leave people in awe, miracles that human eyes have never witnessed. The rain of my favor is already beginning to water the soil of your life. Streams of living water are flowing into every parched region of your heart, making your dreams blossom. The seeds you planted are sprouting in new, lush ways. Do not be afraid. Do not allow your senses to be dominated by fear. You are on the verge of seeing my blessings with your own eyes. Windows of heaven are opening to shower you with divine gifts. Hear me. I want you to fully grasp this revelation. Let it sink into your being. I love you. Yes, I cherish hearing you say it back to me. Proclaim it with joy. I love you, Lord, and feel your heart rejoice in that declaration. This is my message for every warrior of faith who listens and believes, and you are one of them. Deep inside, you know it. I have confirmed it again and again. Do not reject my calling because of your age, your health issues, or your financial limitations. For my warriors who are willing to trust, I prepare the path, clearing obstacles and opening doors in a supernatural way. You are my beloved child, chosen and being prepared for victory. In your moments of doubt, fasten yourself to the anchor of hope that my promises provide. Trust with your whole heart that I will accomplish my will in your life. Wonderful things will happen, even when circumstances seem grim. This is the pivotal moment for you to see yourself as strong, not weak. You are stable in your faith, courageous in your convictions. Do not fear any form of adversity, whether financial, physical, or relational. I have the power to split the sea of your conflicts in two and guide you through on dry ground, leading you to your breakthrough. Observe how I command you. Do not give up. Continue forward. Do not lose your stride. If you walk with steady determination, I will help you cross the vast chasms and turbulent waters without sinking. I call you my warrior, my precious child. In my hands lie your happiness, your safety, your blessings. As you walk forward, you will grow stronger, more equipped to face every attack of the enemy. You will develop a faith that cannot be shaken, even by the worst storms. No matter how intense the trials you face or how distant I may seem at times, rest assured that I appear at just the right moment. You will see that I am never late. The enemy's plans will retreat in fear when they see your unwavering resolve, your refusal to bow before their threats or their sighs. Today, I place a holy sword in your hands. This sword is my word, living and active. When you believe and proclaim it, I stand behind you with all my power fighting on your behalf. Hold these truths close to your heart. You are my treasured possession, a warrior under my command. Take the hands of your loved ones, your children, your family, and enter with boldness into the season of favor that awaits you. You will succeed because I declare it. It is my will that every blessing that touches your life multiplies. I want you to believe this without hesitation. Do not allow past mistakes or shortcomings to become an excuse to doubt my ability to bless you abundantly. If you truly trust me, you must also trust my forgiveness. For a blessing to be complete, you must dismiss the voice of the accuser. Turn a deaf ear to slander, to condemnation, to the criticisms of those who envy your destiny. Instead of letting fear take root, feel my comforting hand on your heart. Let joy, peace, faith, and trust fill you. I will transform your mourning into dancing, your sorrow into a new song of worship. Your life will change, for I have ordained it. The blessings I give flow from my throne of grace. No chain of debt or burden of scarcity shall remain on you. You might think you are in a season of lack now, but allow my words to open your eyes in faith. Opportunities are everywhere, waiting for you to notice them. Be mindful of those I bring to walk with you. Treat everyone with kindness, for you never know which person I have sent as a divine appointment. Build friendships, be gracious, and speak words of encouragement. I will use you in ways you cannot fathom. In your darkest moments, I will raise you up. Your life will be a testimony of my power. Let me share a secret. Many of my children receive words like these, but not all believe them. Some resist the gifts I set before them. They cling to the illusions of this world, the lies of those who want to see them trapped in chains of pain and guilt. But they ignore my voice, the voice that calls them to life, to liberty, to unshakable joy. Do not follow in that path of unbelief. Believe me and lay hold of my blessings with gratitude. Precious time slips away when you doubt or procrastinate. Receive what I offer now. I know you are unique. I know your faith is real. I have tested it many times, and you have come forth stronger. I delight in you, my beloved child. Take my hand, for I am imparting my favor upon you. Again, I say, a new season of abundance is dawning for you. The seeds you planted will bear fruit. The prayers you made while kneeling, the tears you shed in sincerity, all form part of the harvest I am granting you. This is your year to gather in blessings, to collect with overflowing arms, to guard and steward your resources with diligence and care. Do not cast aside the wonderful gifts I entrust to you. Gaze around you and see how blessed you already are. Indeed, you occupy a place of grace beyond many who tried to harm you. Yes, my favor marks you wherever you go. The greatest treasure you hold is your very life, a life I gave you so that you might know me personally. Each day is an invitation to step deeper into my presence, to let my word shape your thoughts and direct your steps. Comprehend that this life, this precious breath, is the vessel through which you can do good. Obey my commandments and be free from every curse or negativity that threatens to destroy your joy. What an amazing miracle it is to be alive, to breathe, to love, to sense the world around you, to smile, and even to weep. The tears you shed in times of sorrow also remind you that you still have a beating heart, still have a pulse resonating with potential and longing. While you live, you can turn to me, confident that I will welcome you every time. Every day is an opportunity for you to triumph, to leave behind the chains of what once harmed you. I wait for you, arms wide open. Bring me your tears and I will comfort you. I will even weep with you, for my heart resonates with your sorrow. I do not enjoy seeing you burdened and defeated, missing out on the radiance of my love. Today, I want to console you. I have not come to accuse or condemn. No, I offer you safety and acceptance. I am your pardon, your kindness, your eternal life, your healing, and your redemption. Feel this gentle breeze, saturated with the aroma of new beginnings. Notice how the atmosphere changes around you as my presence envelops you in a gentle hush. Right there, where you stand, trust that a holy season of increase is coming. Your household will be filled with divine provision, and your family will experience a transformation beyond what you can fathom. Say to me right now that you believe, and let hope blossom. The drought is ending. A time of flourishing and rejoicing arrives. Let these words spark your faith. Rise up with determination, for there is much for you to accomplish. I adore seeing your zeal, your willingness to face each morning with the conviction that I am with you. I am deeply touched by your grateful heart. My tears flow when I behold your humility, the sincerity of your worship, and your decision to trust in me more than the shifting opinions of the world. Even though you might not feel like a mighty warrior, your spirit is steady, patient, and kind. You show respect to all, reflecting my character as you encourage and uplift them. Your wise decisions, your well-earned victories, and your generosity in sharing blessings with those in need reveal a heart that beats with my compassion. My spirit strengthens you daily, places a sword of truth in your hands, and my divine word upon your lips. Caution yourself not to become arrogant. It is not by your power alone. I am the one who orchestrates your triumphs. I am the one who paves your path. If pride tries to overtake your heart, remember that my greatest servants renounced worldly honors. Their single ambition was to carry my message, even at great cost. Because they showed no greed for popularity or prestige, I could display my power through them. I long to do great things with you, within your soul, within your family. Wear humility as a shield and cling to my guidance. You need no human recognition or earthly titles to walk in my authority. I will use your hands to do wonders, wonders unseen by any eye. The rain that brings healing to your land is already falling, watering every portion of your life. Streams of living water spread across your fields, causing every seed to sprout. Your hopes are turning green, your dormant dreams awakening. My beloved, know this. You are so close to beholding the unstoppable outpouring of my favor. Doors and windows in the heavenly realm are opening wide over you. I see the stirring of faith in your spirit, your willingness to receive my instruction and cherish this revelation. You love me, and I love hearing you say it. This is the message I speak into the hearts of my devoted warriors. Listen carefully and do not dismiss it. You might feel uncertain, thinking your age, your health, or your financial situation disqualifies you. But I have always used vessels that seem unremarkable to accomplish extraordinary feats. Do not walk away from my word. Stop making excuses. Believe my promise and see if I will not open the floodgates of heaven to bless you. You are my child, chosen by grace. In the storms of doubt, hold on to the anchor of my word. Do not let go. My will shall be done in your life, and glorious things will transpire. This instant is a decisive one for you to see yourself as I see you. Firm in faith, unwavering in courage. Do not fear your struggles, be they financial, physical, or emotional. I am the Lord who splits seas of adversity, who creates paths of victory through the wilderness of trials. When I command you to keep moving, to not lose heart, you can trust that I will make a way, even when the obstacles seem impossible. You will walk over seemingly insurmountable waves, and they will not drown you. The raging wind will not capsize your destiny. You are mine, my treasure. I will strengthen and protect you, giving you confidence with each step. In my hands rest your joy, your prosperity, your future. As you tread forward, I mold you into a warrior of relentless faith. I want you to be fully convinced that regardless of the scale of challenges, I will arrive at the perfect moment to rescue you. Your enemies will be confounded when they see you unyielding, refusing to bow to their intimidation. Their roars will echo into emptiness, for I have supplied you with divine armor. Even now, I'm handing you my living word as a weapon. Believe, speak it boldly, and my authority will overshadow every threat. My faithful warrior, I cradle you tenderly within my heart. Now go, gather your loved ones close, and step forward into the realm of my goodness. Yes, believe in the prosperity I have ordained for you. I say it again. It is my will to see your resources increase and flourish. Let your heart receive this truth wholeheartedly. If you intend to trust me, then trust in the completeness of my pardon. Do not let the accuser fill your mind with allegations that you are unworthy. Do not let gossip or doubt push you into a corner of fear. Turn your ear to my voice alone, the voice that pronounces you forgiven, accepted, and invited to partake of my endless blessings. Feel my touch upon your heart. Embrace the flow of joy, peace, hope, and absolute trust. Rejoice in me. I bring new life into your circumstances, and your lips will proclaim my praises. Your life is about to shift, for my hand is guiding it. Blessing descends from heaven, Freedom from debts, from shame, from every deficiency will become your reality. You may see only scarcity now, but open the eyes of your spirit. Perceive new doors appearing, fresh possibilities in each sunrise. I encourage you to be mindful of everyone you encounter. I arrange introductions strategically so you can join hands in unity. Respond to them with tenderness and generosity. You never know how I will use you or them for my glory. When life's pressures intensify, I will lift you. You will shine in darkness, a testament to my sustaining power. Let me remind you, I offer these same words to many, but some reject them. Others make excuses. 2, weighed down by hopelessness and unbelief. Yet you, my precious one, are different. You have chosen to believe. I have observed you opening your heart to me when the odds were stacked against you, trusting me even when everything seemed uncertain. Receive my blessing now. This is your moment. It is a season of increase for you. The fruit you have longed for is budding. The tears you cried, every supplication you made, has not been overlooked. You are gathering a harvest, arms filled beyond measure. Safeguard it with prudence. Resist any urge to discard or undervalue the wonders I am bestowing. Look around and confirm how truly blessed you are. You stand in a place of grace no enemy can diminish. Your life itself is a miracle, a gift. I grant you time on earth so you can approach me daily, come to know me more intimately, and feast upon the bread of my word. I have a plan, a purposeful design for you, and through this earthly life, you can experience the miracle of forgiveness, the jewel of salvation, and a freedom untainted by any curse. To be alive is a grace unlike any other. The ability to breathe, to love, to empathize, to laugh, and sometimes to weep. Tears of joy can mingle with tears of sadness, reminding you of your humanity. Even in sorrow, the tears you shed confirm you can still feel, still yearn, still carry hope in your chest. As long as you are alive, you can approach me. You can grasp the second chance your soul has been craving. You can overcome the shadows haunting you. Arrive each day. I am waiting, arms open, ready to welcome you. Weep in my presence, and I will weep with you. My heart resonates with your feelings, for I love you infinitely. I am pained to see you drowning in despair, oblivious to the enormity of my love. But this day I draw near to console you. I pass no judgment. My invitation stands. Trust me as your comfort, your salvation, your eternal security. Breathe in the softness of this moment. Sense the fragrance of blossoms that speak of new beginnings. Notice the gentle hush around you, the serenity of my spirit. Right here, in the place where you are, know that a holy season of overflow is unfolding. Your home, your family, will be immersed in my provision. Restoration is on its way. My dear child, believe with all your heart. Your season of drought is over. Embrace this time of overflowing hope. Rise up with faith, for you have meaningful tasks ahead. I treasure seeing you active, stepping into every morning with unwavering confidence in my presence. I receive your gratitude with joy. Tears line my eyes when your knees bow in humility, and I witness your trust in every promise I've made. The quiet resolve in your eyes moves me deeply. You bear yourself with the grace of an invincible warrior, peaceful yet fearless within. The decisions you make, the goals you achieve, and the triumphs you share with those who stand by you, these acts will inspire many. Your blessings will multiply, and you will share them with those who have been overlooked, with those praying for healing, with those searching for hope. My spirit endows you with courage. In your hands, I place a spiritual sword. In your heart, I establish resilience. And from your mouth, I release words that break chains of oppression. You are not perfect, but I perfect my power in you. I, the creator of the universe, choose you as an instrument. Never let it inflate your pride. Recall the faithful servants of old who delivered my message without yearning for personal glory. Because they remained free of ambition and greed, I was able to work miracles through them. I desire to do wonders with you, in your life, in your household. Guard your heart with humility. Keep trusting in me, and you will stand amazed. I do not demand titles or acclaim. The approval of the world is fleeting. What matters is a heart aligned with my love, hands ready to serve. I will perform things through you that eyes have never witnessed. Healing rain now pours upon your terrain, quenching the cracks of loneliness, doubt, and limitation. Rivers of life run across your fields, causing every seed to flourish. Your dreams surge toward the surface, reaching for the light. Take courage, my beloved one. You're on the threshold of seeing my promises brought to life. The gates of heaven are swinging open. I see how you carefully cherish this message, determined to hold on to my revelation in your soul. You know I love you. I know you love me. Those words stir delight in my heart. This call is for my warriors of faith. Embrace it wholeheartedly. You know deep within that you are among them. You may have questioned, can God use me despite my circumstances? I reply, yes. I've set you apart and I've reiterated it countless times. Do not refuse my invitation. Abandon every excuse about your age, health, or finances. If you dare to trust, I will realign your circumstances. If you dare to trust, my supernatural grace will rewrite your story. My precious child, chosen to succeed, I am equipping you for significant victories. When discouragement rears its head, anchor your hope in my word. Trust with complete conviction that I will fulfill my purpose in your life. Many wonderful occurrences lie ahead. This juncture is vital. See yourself as I see you, strong, resolute, filled with bold faith. Cast aside anxiety about finances, health, or family disputes. I will part your sea of turmoil, forming a path of breakthrough. If you heed my voice, urging you not to quit, to keep marching onward, you will walk above every storm, unafraid of sinking. Even the fiercest winds cannot derail my plans for you. My warrior, my dear son, my dear daughter, all your blessings are safe in my hands. I want you to grow stronger day by day, cultivating an unbreakable faith in my power. Let peace reign in your heart, knowing that even if my voice feels distant, even if you do not see immediate results, I am never truly absent. At the perfect time, I will intervene and save you. When the adversaries of your soul witness your steadfast faith, they will flee. They will realize their shouts of intimidation no longer cause you to waver. That is the moment they will face my light, exposing every deceit and evil scheme. Look at me. I place a holy sword in your hand, an emblem of my truth. Whenever you confront your fears, speak my word with unwavering trust. Your obedience and faith go before you, and my sovereign might covers you. My cherished warrior, I hold you in the safest place, my own heart. Press on now, stand by those you love, and enter the door of your destiny. You will experience a flourishing life, for I proclaim it over you. I have decreed that everything good that comes your way shall increase. You will believe it. You will not waver or use your past errors as a reason to doubt. If you trust me completely, you must also trust that I have wiped away all guilt. Desire a total blessing, untainted by condemnation. Pay no mind to the accusations or slander that envious hearts spew. Resist letting these toxic words root in your thoughts. Focus only on the calling I have given you. Instead of fear, let your being overflow with assurance of my love. Feel how I gently cradle your heart. Let joy, peace, hope, and confidence fill the space where doubts once dwelled. I will bestow upon you gladness of spirit and the melody of praise on your lips. Your life will be transformed. My providence pours down from heaven, dissolving every chain of debt and sorrow that clings to you. Although your circumstances may scream lack, open the eyes of your faith. Notice the open doors, the opportunities lined along your path. Value the people who enter your life, for I often send them as my messengers. Greet them with courtesy, tenderness, and sincerity. Through them, I may confirm my promises or pave the way for you to shine my light even brighter. Do not be surprised by how I might use you to bring blessings beyond your own understanding. In seasons of hardship, you will rise, shining like a beacon in the night. You will be a living testimony of my strength and grace. Understand this, I speak such words to many, but not all respond with faith. Some choose the shackles of misery and sin, preferring the emptiness the world offers, ignoring my gifts. They shrug off my words, my promises, my presence. But you, beloved, I urge you to believe. Do not waste time hesitating, for your destiny is shaped by your willingness to receive what I offer. I know your faith sets you apart. I have witnessed it countless times. That is why I draw especially close to you. I love you beyond measure. May you treasure these words, for they carry life and hope. Yes, I proclaim again, a time of blessing is coming to your doorstep. You will gather a bountiful harvest, collecting in abundance the results of what you have sown in tears. The prayers you offered while kneeling, the tears streaming down your cheeks. Everything is accounted for. This is the appointed season to reap all you have planted, to store these blessings wisely, not to squander them. Beginning now, I will shower you with wonders. Survey your surroundings with gratitude. Realize how truly blessed you already are. You hold a position of favor even greater than some of those who scoffed at you. The life you have is an incomparable gift. Each dawn is an opportunity to stand before me and delve deeper into my word, to delight yourself in my plans. Through the gift of living, you can practice obedience to my commands and enjoy the freedom from any destructive force. You can remain steadfast in your pursuit of abundant life. Cherish the privilege of being alive, the gift of drawing breath, the ability to feel love and express it, the capacity to observe and be moved by the wonders around you, the depth of tears that can symbolize joy or sorrow, reminding you of your vibrant spirit. And as long as you draw breath, you can come to me for renewal, for triumph over obstacles, for the dawn of fresh possibilities. Each day, I stand ready to embrace you as you are. Yes, let your emotions flow if they must. Together, we will transform your tears into stepping stones for greater faith. I detest seeing you trapped in discouragement, oblivious to my unconditional love. Yet my compassion compels me to soothe your heart, never to accuse. Place your trust in me. I am your redemption, your unending source of hope, the one who pours out grace even in the most barren places. Pause for a moment. Feel the sweet wind of my spirit swirling around you like the fragrance of new blossoms. Let the gentle hush remind you that I am near and I plan wondrous things. Right in your own home, I will pour blessings that you have scarcely dared to imagine. Believe it, my beloved, the drought has ended. A glorious time of restoration is at hand, one that will usher in blessings for you and your dear ones. This is the sign of my favor. Dare to stand and prepare your heart, for tasks await you that will glorify my name. I delight in seeing you stand each morning in confidence. I welcome your gratitude, which rises to my throne like sweet incense. My tears of joy flow when I observe your knees humbly bent, your heart pure, your gaze steady with trust. That quiet strength, which so many misunderstand, is something I cherish deeply. You have the dignity of a conqueror, a calm and gentle spirit on the inside. You are patient with people around you, showing them honor and decency. Many find comfort in your presence, inspired to press on in their journeys. The decisions you make, the good outcomes you achieve, the shining moments you share, and the blessings that multiply in your life. All of these uplift those who need encouragement. They see my hand in your life, and they find renewed hope. My spirit sustains you daily. In your hands, you carry an invisible but potent sword. In your heart, I have instilled the strength to persevere. On your lips, I have placed holy words that can shatter chains of bondage. Know that you are not perfect. You rely on my mercy. It is I who craft your victories, who stand with you in every fight. Let no trace of arrogance creep in, for I am the one guiding your steps to ultimate success. I do not distribute empty titles. I look at hearts. I consider motives. My greatest ambassadors were not obsessed with status. They were focused on carrying out my commands. They let go of selfish ambition so I could demonstrate my might through them. I desire to do marvelous works in and through you, as well as in your loved ones. Wrap yourself in humility, trusting me without reservation. You need no earthly label to validate the authority I've given you. I will work miracles with your hands. Rain that refreshes your dry land is falling even now. Rivers of life saturate the ground beneath your feet. Seeds of hope, planted with tears and watered with faith, spring forth in unstoppable growth. Rise up, dear child. You are on the cusp of seeing the gates of heaven open over you. I understand your thoughts. I hear the silent prayers of your heart. Cling to my lessons. Secure them in the core of your being. I love you, and I long to hear your simple words. I love you, Lord. In those words, there is power. Your heart leaps with joy, and mine with delight. This message resonates for all my faithful ones. Listen without turning aside, certain that you are among them. You have often asked whether I can truly use you, and I have answered through countless signs. Do not disregard my invitation. Do not use your stage in life, your physical limitations, or your monetary constraints as an escape from what I have placed before you. All my faithful warriors, those who embrace my word wholeheartedly, will witness doors opening in astounding ways. You are my precious child, and I am preparing you to triumph. When doubts invade, hold fast to the promise of my presence. Let hope burst forth at the mere mention of my name. I will unfold my will in your story. Incredible blessings will break forth. Yes, this is a decisive moment for you to picture yourself as strong, unstoppable, supported by my might. Do not fear adversity. I can divide every raging sea of hardship. If you heed my counsel, which commands you to press on without giving up, you will walk upon the waters, defying every natural limitation. Storms will not overwhelm your destiny, for I am your anchor. My precious warrior, the child in whom I delight, your joy and prosperity lie in my hands. As you journey forward, I fortify your faith, equipping you to conquer every plan of the enemy. Believe wholeheartedly that even in the absence of outward signs, I am orchestrating your deliverance. The enemy will flee once they see your steadfast stand. Their intimidation will crumble beneath the weight of my glory shining upon you. I now place in your hands a sword, unlike any other, my living word, sharper than any weapon forged by human hands. Believe it. Speak it in faith. Let your actions reflect your trust in me, for my power surges behind your obedience. My precious warrior, I gather you close to my heart, where you find the safety and tenderness you crave. Take your family, those who matter most to you, and walk together into the inheritance of favor I have set aside for you. You will be prosperous, for it is my will that every blessing I send you multiplies. You must believe this, never using guilt or past failures as a reason to doubt. When you choose to believe in me, you must also believe that I have forgiven you entirely. For you to experience complete blessing, you have to silence the accusations of the enemy. Turn away from the negativity, from the criticisms of those who envy your destiny. Instead, let your heart be filled with my reassurance. Sense my touch comforting you now. Let waves of joy, hope, and faith flood your thoughts. I will cloak you in gladness and place praise on your lips. You will be changed. Yes, heaven's favor is descending on you right now. You will be freed from every bondage holding back your finances, relationships, or personal growth. Listen carefully to my promptings in your spirit. It may appear that you're mired in lack, but I urge you to trust my perspective. I open new doors at just the right moment. Welcome the people who cross your path. Show them hospitality, for you never know how they might fit into my plan to catapult you into new dimensions of victory. Your courtesy, your friendly words, reflect my heart. I will use your gestures of kindness to shape destinies far beyond your immediate understanding. In trials, you will stand up, shining like a light in the gloom. In you, others will glimpse my greatness. Take note, many receive my call but turn a deaf ear. They lose themselves in worldly illusions, preferring misery and spiritual death over my outstretched hand. But I know you are different. Your heart leaps at my promises. I have tested you, and you have proven faithful. Embrace this blessing. Do not postpone my invitation to walk in abundance. Let your spirit resonate with the truth you are hearing. Step onto this path with holy determination. I watch over you, deeply moved by your earnest pursuit of me. Because of my deep love for you, I draw near in compassion. Yes, new blessings are about to erupt in your life. The seeds you planted in sorrow and faithful prayer will be harvested in joy. This is the hour for gathering all I have nurtured within you, to store it wisely and keep it safe. Do not squander what I pour forth. Cast your eyes around you. You are truly blessed. You stand above the scorn of your adversaries. The greatest treasure you possess is your life, which I have entrusted to you, so you might seek and find me each day. Come to my presence. Let my word nourish your soul. This life is a gateway to a deeper walk with me, to discover the delight of obeying my directives, and to dwell in the unshakable freedom I offer. What a priceless wonder it is to live, to draw oxygen into your lungs, to love and be loved, to hear songs of laughter, or even to let tears slip down your cheeks. Yes, tears can flow from overwhelming joy or from heartbreak, yet they affirm you are alive. And as long as you live, you can enter into communion with me, receiving new chances whenever you ask in faith. Every day presents a fresh invitation to push away the obstacles that try to block your path. I wait for you patiently, arms wide open. Come and find solace. If you must cry, cry in my presence. I will weep alongside you, for my heart is filled with empathy. You are not alone. I stand with you, supporting you as you struggle with burdens that seem unending. I hate to see you drowning in sorrow, entangled in confusion, missing the peace my love bestows. This day, I cradle you with comfort. I do not come accusing or condemning. Instead, I present myself as your sanctuary, brimming with mercy, eternal life, healing, and redemption. Can you sense this gentle breeze of my spirit all around you? It carries the promise of newness, like the scent of blossoming flowers. In this quiet hush, realize that I am orchestrating a shift in your life. A holy season of extraordinary provision is heading toward your household. Redemption, restoration, and blessings are on the verge of unfolding in your story. My dear child, say you believe. The arid times are gone. an era of abundance and gladness emerges. Let these words flourish in your heart. Rise up, for there is so much awaiting your energy, your devotion. I delight in your proactive spirit. I adore the sight of you greeting every dawn with the knowledge that I am beside you. I cherish your expressions of gratitude. Tears well in my eyes when I see you kneeling down in reverence, your trust unwavering. Your posture radiates a peaceful boldness, and people who observe you will be encouraged. Yes, you have the bearing of a formidable champion, with a gentle, serene interior. You show patience to those around you. You treat them with honor and generosity. Many people will draw courage from your approach to life, your capacity to persist, and the sweet authority you exercise. The decisions you make uplift those in need. The achievements you celebrate inspire them. My Holy Spirit strengthens your arms, places a spiritual sword in your grip, and empowers you to speak words that liberate captives. You are not flawless, but my might is perfected in your shortcomings. I am the one bringing blessings and guiding you to triumph in every skirmish. Guard yourself from conceit. Let humility be your watchword. Historically, I have worked marvels through those who embraced servant-like hearts, unattached to fame or fortune. Their dedication to my purpose enabled me to display my splendor in miraculous ways. I want the same for you. Within your home, in your relationships, and beyond, I will unleash my divine power. Trust me, and keep your heart clean. I do not want you clamoring for empty recognition or flashy designations. Spiritual authority is not about external pomp. It is about a relationship of intimacy with me and a willingness to obey my direction. When your heart remains unselfish, free from arrogance, I can perform the unimaginable through your prayers, your hands, your everyday words. The miraculous realm will open before you, for nothing is impossible with me. I have begun pouring out refreshing showers upon your life. Vibrant rivers of my presence swirl around you, reviving each seed of faith that lay dormant. The harvest emerges from the depths of the soil. Your deepest aspirations come alive under the warmth of my love. This is your season to rise up in faith, to witness the windows of heaven opening wide, raining down my favor. I know you hear me speaking. Treasure these insights in your heart. Let them transform your perspective. I love you immensely. Do you love me too? Let me hear you declare it, for your voice proclaiming love melts the heavens. Yes, your spirit rejoices, and so does mine. This word is for every warrior who truly belongs to me. Embrace it, and realize that you are part of my chosen army. You are not disqualified. I have assured you countless times that you are vital to my plans. Do not reject my call using your age or physical ailments or financial difficulties as reasons. When my warriors decide to stand on my word, I smooth their paths and open unimaginable doors. You are my beloved child. I have set you aside for my glory. Let my words anchor you when life's storms rage. Swallow them with conviction, letting them nourish your soul. I will accomplish astonishing feats in your life, opening the path for unexplainable goodness to flow. The turning point is now. Gaze at yourself through my eyes. You are strong, a tower of faith, courageous. Do not fear confronting challenges in your finances, health, or family. I can divide every menacing sea. I can conquer every adversity. If you listen to my word, do not faint. Keep going, never losing stride. You will cross canyons of uncertainty safely. You will tread upon turbulent waters without sinking. The storms will not devour your hopes. My dear warrior, my treasured son or daughter, all your blessings are encompassed in my hands. As you take each step, I make you bolder, more stable, ready to repel the enemy's assaults. I want you to hold on to the unwavering confidence that, even if you do not feel me, even if the thunder of doubt roars, I will arrive at exactly the right moment. Your enemies will flee upon witnessing your resolve. Their threats lose power when you stand unafraid. Cloaked in my truth, I anoint you with a sacred sword, my living, breathing word. When you face your fears with it, speaking in firm faith, my might stands behind you. My beloved soldier, come rest in my heart. Feel my warm embrace. Take the hands of your family and enter your promised blessings. Your circumstances will improve. That is my decree. Everything beneficial that touches your life will multiply. You will not doubt this, nor will you cite your failings as a justification for unbelief. If you choose to believe in me fully, you must believe in my power to absolve and cleanse you from any wrongdoing. For your blessing to be complete, you need to ignore the slander of the accuser. Do not entertain destructive criticism or malicious gossip. Fill your mind instead with my truth, the knowledge of my love for you. In place of dread, let my nearness flood your being with serenity and steadfast assurance. Open your heart to my promise. I will drench your life with hope, putting a new song in your mouth. I will shift your perspective, letting you see your life from my vantage point. Your story is undergoing transformation as the wonders of my heavenly realm pour into your reality. You may feel you lack resources, but lift your gaze and see that I supply all your needs. I will link you to people who can assist you in ways you never anticipated. Treat them kindly and learn from them. Even your small acts of friendship might create ripple effects for my kingdom. Some will be amazed at how you shine in the midst of trouble. They will inquire about the source of your confidence. In you, they will sense my presence, prompting them to seek the same relationship. With a humble spirit, you will lead them gently toward my light. Bear in mind that not everyone listens. Many choose to cling to negativity and doubt, but you, my beloved, are different. I have observed it time and time again. That is why I am showering you with these precious words. Let them find fertile ground in your heart and blossom. Yes, a wave of blessings is swiftly approaching you. You will gather a magnificent yield from the seeds you sowed in tears and fervent prayer. Now is the hour to gather, to receive in abundance, to wisely guard what I have granted. Turn your eyes to see how abundant your life already is. Compare it not with others, but with your previous circumstances. You will discover the many ways my hand has carried you above your enemy's reach. Your very existence is the greatest treasure I bestow. I created you so you might commune with me intimately. Each dawn is a summons to draw closer to my presence, to savor my guidance, and to imprint my word in your heart. My plan is that while you traverse this earth, you will obey my commands with joy, tasting the serenity of a life unburdened by curses or regrets. Living is a beautiful gift. Breathing, loving, feeling, perceiving. Even the tears that slip down your cheeks, whether in sorrow or happiness, affirm you are truly alive. While the breath of life remains in you, you can approach me, sure that I'm waiting to grant you fresh possibilities to succeed, to overcome, and to disentangle yourself from destructive patterns. Present yourself before me daily. I'm here, anticipating your arrival with infinite patience. Do not hide your tears or your pain. Cry them out if you must. I will not turn away. I will cry with you, for I comprehend your pain. My heart aches when I see you drowning in hopelessness, cut off from my unfailing love. Thus I come now to console you. I do not arrive in anger or condemnation. I come bearing an invitation. Rest in my forgiveness, my boundless affection, my eternal shelter. Feel the gentle whisper of newness swirling around you. Observe the subtle changes in the spiritual atmosphere. Right where you stand, I am building a promise of abundance and refreshment for you and your family. Believe, my precious one, that the times of drought are ending. A season brimming with laughter and miraculous breakthroughs is dawning. Embrace these words with unwavering belief. Rise and recognize you have a sacred assignment to fulfill. I delight in the vigor you apply to your tasks, in your readiness to trust my guidance for each morning's challenges. I gather up your thankfulness like priceless treasure. My heart is touched when you kneel in humility, your trust unwavering. The flame of devotion in your eyes speaks volumes about your spirit. You carry yourself like an unshakable warrior, serene but resolute on the inside. You display patience and regard for all you encounter, always keen to show empathy and dignity. Countless people will take encouragement from your example. The resolutions you make, the successes you enjoy, the blessings you bestow upon others, all inspire hope in those who hunger for my goodness. My spirit clothes you with might. The sword of truth rests in your hands unwavering. The fortress of courage stands in your heart, and on your lips shines the power of my word, capable of shattering yokes of bondage. You do not accomplish this alone. I am the one forging your blessings and guiding you to victory in every battle. Do not let vanity creep in. My works through you must remain pure. My servants, past and present, who carried the message across many lands, did not crave personal honor. They sought only to complete my commission. That is why my spirit performed wonders through them. And I want to work wonders with you as well. Stay humble. Trust in my sovereignty. You need not chase fame or hold earthly titles. Remain faithful to the path I show you, and I will use your hands to bring forth miracles unknown to this generation. Healing rain is falling upon the barren fields of your heart, saturating them with rivers of new hope. The seeds you planted, though unseen for a while, are pushing through to greet the sun. Rise up with resolve, my precious child. You stand at the door of my storehouse, ready to see blessings unfurled. I see your acceptance of my instructions. I feel your heart absorbing this message. I love you. Do you love me too? Whisper it, so your soul may delight in my nearness. Yes, you know I enjoy hearing you say it. These words are aimed at my fiercest warriors, those who have endured trials yet continue to proclaim their faith in me. Listen until the final echo of my voice, and do not discount yourself from this calling because of any perceived limitations. If you are willing to trust and obey, I will flatten the mountains before you. If you dedicate your heart to my service, I will position you in places you never dreamed possible. You are my child. I am cleansing you and equipping you for battle, so you may claim the victory already decreed for you. When doubts arise, cling to my word like a lifeline. Fill your thoughts with my promises. I vow to shape your life according to my will. The future brims with opportunities. This is the critical hour to stand tall, confident, unwavering in faith. Dismiss your fears about finances, your body, or your loved ones. I can part every wave of opposition and guide you across what appears impassable. Trust in my command that urges perseverance, forbidding you to retreat. Remain diligent. Your footsteps will not stumble if you allow me to show you where to place each step. Even though the waters rage, you will not sink. The raging winds of adversity cannot quench my plan for you. My warrior, my cherished child, in my hands rests every dimension of your well-being and potential. I desire that with every stride, you grow stronger, forging a faith unshaken by obstacles. In your hardest trials, remain certain that I will come through for you. Even if you do not see immediate changes, my timing is flawless. Your adversaries will cower once they witness your steadfast confidence. Their taunts and threats will hold no effect, for your heart is secure in my promise. I place in your hand a living sword, my word, radiant with transformative power. Believe it. Declare it with conviction. Your faithful action merges with my limitless might, forging an unbreakable shield around you. My warrior, I hold you lovingly in my embrace. Now rise and gather your beloved companions, your children, your family members. Step into my promise of favor. You will see your life enriched. That is my decree. Everything beneficial that touches you will flourish. Believe it wholeheartedly, resisting the voice that tries to shame you with your past. If you have faith in me, then trust that I fully absolve you from condemnation. If you hunger for total blessing, disregard the accusations. Do not heed the naysayers and cynics. Fix your eyes on my love. Sense my presence drawing near, comforting your heart. Let joy blossom in your soul, peace abound in your thoughts, and hope anchor your spirit. I am restoring your song, and I will shift your life into alignment with my heavenly realm. Because I am the one who stands guard over you, the one whose unstoppable love claims you as my own. I am your God, the one who carried the cross, suffered humiliation, and rose in victory, all for the sake of restoring you to myself. My sacrifice was no accident, no futile gesture. I knew you would endure suffering in this broken world. I knew you would weep, so I took the sting of death upon myself. I carried sin's curse and conquered it, ensuring that your story could be written in redemption. Yes, I see your pain, and I promise to bring forth joy from your sorrow. I invite you to rest in my arms, trusting my heartbeat. Let my resurrection power breathe fresh life into your weary soul. You do not walk alone. My Holy Spirit companions you, guiding and uplifting you at every step. My child, I see your heart swelling with wonder and reverence, uncertain if you are worthy to receive such love. You are worthy because I declare you worthy. My blood shed on the cross proclaims that your value is beyond measure. You're priceless in my sight. Nothing can snatch you from my hand. Let my words anchor your heart. Let my love calm every storm in your mind. Even in the midnight hour, when the shadows seem endless, my light is within you, guiding and comforting. I am leading you toward a dawn brimming with hope, where fear has no hold and condemnation is no more. Hear me whisper, I love you. Let that phrase echo through the deepest canyons of your soul. Let it become the steady rhythm to which you align your days and nights. Wherever you go, my love encompasses you. Whatever you face, my love empowers you. Whenever you fall, my love lifts you. No matter how hopeless it appears, my love prevails over darkness. So take my hand. Face the new day with confidence, because you walk hand in hand with the King of all creation, whose mercies are renewed each morning for you. Through heartbreak, I restore. Through weakness, I manifest my strength. Through confusion, I bring clarity. Through guilt, I bestow forgiveness. Through death, I bring resurrection. Through your tears, I pave a path for joy. I am God Almighty. I speak and creation listens. But I also stoop low to cradle you in my arms. I give you permission to breathe in relief, to exhale your anxiety. I am near. I will never leave you nor forsake you. Take these promises and make them your own. Let faith drive out doubt. Let hope abolish despair. Let my presence fill the emptiness inside. I want you to live fully, not just exist. Embrace the gift of each breath, cherishing the possibilities it holds. Know that my favor rests upon you, and my angels encamp around you. They watch your steps, protect you, battle the unseen forces that seek to thwart my plan in your life. So do not fear. Instead, step forward with a boldness anchored in the knowledge that the great I Am stands beside you. Yes, my beloved child, I am proud of you. I see your effort, how you strive to keep faith alive, how you cling to the hope that my word is true. and I assure you, not a single letter of my promise will fail. Even if you do not see immediate results, trust that I am working behind the scenes, weaving all things for your good. Let your heart find solace in the certainty of my sovereignty. I orchestrate details you cannot fathom, aligning circumstances to accomplish my purpose in your life. Believe with unwavering resolve that if I started a good work in you, I will be faithful to complete it. Now rest. Let peace, my peace, guard your heart and mind. Let the hush of my presence envelop you, shutting out the clamor of the world. When you wake, greet the day with gratitude, acknowledging that I have gone before you. Walk forth with the conviction of a beloved heir to my kingdom. You are never alone. Yes, I am your God, your fortress, your Redeemer, your friend. Keep these words within you, letting them shape your perspective, fuel your prayers, and feed your soul. All that I have promised is unfolding in its appointed time. Place your trust in me and know I love you beyond measure. You are mine, and I am yours, forever. Amen.